Hi there planner fans, I have a much requested video coming to you today. I'm going to try to do this in one take so I don't have to do too much editing. But basically a lot of people have been asking for a how-to video on bullet journaling in something like a Filofax. And honestly it's going to be very similar to my other video, the Bullet Journaling 101, where you have different sections in your Midori Traveler's notebook. Just in this case we have dividers, and it's going to be in a ring down planner. So I've been hanging out in a personal size planner now for a couple of weeks actually. I've always really loved the Filofax Malden, and then the Kate Spade Wellesleys have kind of come on my radar as well, and this rose gold is to die for. I know it's really, it's a painted leather, and I kind of have to baby it, which I don't like to do, but it's so pretty. And then of course I also got the black one for when Halloween rolls around. But I've always wanted a Filofax Malden, and they're not the cheapest, especially in an A5 size, so that's kind of why I ended up going with a personal sized planner, because you can have more covers for a more affordable price. So, so that kind of explains that, but I'm just going to show you guys how I bullet journal in a Filofax. So bullet journaling it's just a system. So it's not, you don't have to have anything specific for it. You can do it in an Erin Condren. In fact, I've done it in an Erin Condren quite successfully. You can do it in a Filofax, you can do it in a Midori, you can do it in a plain notebook. Honestly, all you need are blank pages and a calendar of some kind. Whether you create that yourself or draw it in is up to you. I prefer to create I need a year-long calendar in front of me. So I can't draw in a monthly calendar like a lot of people do for the bullet journal. So I'm just going to take you on a really quick walkthrough of this planner right now. I don't keep a whole lot here. I have actually I took them out, but I have all my stickers. Most of my stickers I took out because I was using them earlier, but I keep my stickers in here and in here. I'm going to be relaunching all of my stickers very, very soon, hopefully by the end of the month, so stay tuned for that. Just a little pad of page flags, and then here's my dashboard. I made this from Tim Holtz paper, laminated it. We went up to a hockey game last week, and a couple weeks ago, sorry, and I loved it so much. I'd never been to a hockey game before, never really watched hockey, so I hole punched the schedule and stuck it in here. Here's a few Target dollar spot notepad pages, and then I'm gonna jump right into it. So this first divider, I think I've rearranged this a couple times, so forgive me if I get it wrong, but this first divider is my monthly calendar. So I made a couple inserts. Most of these inserts either are or are going to be available in my shop. This one's not quite up yet, but this is my important dates pages. I printed off two. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do birthdays on one and anniversaries on another, or if I just will fill this in as much as I can and then bleed over to the next page. But the way that you print off personal size pages double-sided, you tend to have two on each page when you print. So, and then I also, one of the things that was really hard for me in a Filofax Personal was the size of the monthly calendar. I actually use my monthly calendar quite a bit. So I developed a calendar that you look at sideways. So that gives you a ton more space. Mostly on a personal size planner, the boxes are for the month, or maybe when it's vertical, it's maybe like half this size or 3/4 of this size, and it's just not enough room. So I decided to flip it sideways, and it's actually working out really well for me. And then I also was really missing all of the holidays that are listed in the Erin Condren planners, and so I just created teeny tiny little holiday labels. I don't know if you guys can see. I'll see if I can zoom in right here. Oh, wrong direction. So can you guys see these little tiny holiday labels? I'm gonna have those listed in my shop if there's a desire. If people are buying this calendar and wanting holiday stickers for it, I'm gonna list those in my shop as well too. Let's zoom back out. I'm playing with my new camera, so forgive me if I'm not very good at it yet. So anyway, so I kind of solved that problem. I just use the Silhouette design software to make these. So you fill them in by hand. So you print this out blank, you fill in the dates all throughout the month, and then you fill in the month here. And then I just slap these stickers on for the entire year. So you can see April Fool's Day, Earth Day, Passover, Teacher Appreciation Day, Cinco de Mayo, Memorial Day, Independence Day, August doesn't have any. So yeah, so Labor Day, Grandparents' Day, so I filled in all of those holidays as well, and then I created a column of them, and then I did a duplicate column to put into my weekly as well. So then I have my whole year calendar right here. The next section is my daily and, or I guess weekly, and my bullet journal section. So this should look familiar. These are bullet journal pages. This was a bound Moleskine insert, and I just cut it down and hole punched it to fit inside of here. It's just 3.75 by 6.75 inches, and I'm bullet journaling exactly the same way that I was in my Midori, so nothing in that respect has changed. I'll link that bullet journaling 101 video below, but the way that I bullet journaling is pretty much exactly the same as I did in my Midori. So September, I got away from this a while ago, so I was in my Erin Condren, so there's big gaps, but you'll see it starts to pick back up again. Here's a page for wedding notes. What I do need to make is I need to take one of these blank pages back here and make a table of contents in the front. So I'm still, like I said, just moved in here, still working on that. So you can have a table of contents up here, and then you could theoretically make one of these tabs your list section. I just haven't done that yet. And I thought this was really cute. It's a Starbucks, like, one of their new types of coffee, but it's gold foil printed, and I just thought it was really pretty, so I used a piece of masking tape over here and I punched it, and now it's a bookmark. So yeah, so you can see that here's my February dates, here's all my January stuff, then here's my month for February, and then we're back into the dailies as the days go along. So that's really working out for me. Part of the reason that I ended up going back to bullet journaling like that is because I have so much going on right now. I work a full-time job, 40+ hours a week, plus I travel for it, plus I have the Etsy shop, plus I'm working on my master's degree full-time, plus I'm getting married in October, and so wedding planning is crazy right now. So I had so much in my brain, and in my Erin Condren, if you don't have too much going on, this is a great system to use in your Erin Condren. And you can see that I do bullet journal in here, and then I bullet journal on the side in the notes section, but honestly there just wasn't enough room for me in there right now, so I needed something that was literally just a brain dump because there's just too much going on in my head right now. So I have that part in the front with that little, let's stick my bookmark back in. I grabbed like duplicates of all of these. There's 3 or 4 different colors that I grabbed, so I'll probably laminate one, but this was just for the interim. And then I have my divider right here. So I also developed these inserts. These are currently available in my shop. They're also blank, but these are 1.5 inches wide, so you can use all of your Erin Condren stickers in this insert set. That's not a problem. Oh, let's see, put back in the frame. I guess it's still working on using my camera. There we go, so it's a better view. So these inserts are available in my shop. They're 1.5 inches wide, and I don't know, maybe 2 inches tall or so. And this is a whole week in one spread. So the way I have it, I have 4 different setups in my shop. You can either have the notes at the very end of the week or at the very beginning of the week. You can also have a Sunday start. So there's 4 different configurations of this. The reason I have it set up this way for myself is because I have Friday, Saturdays off right now. So I wanted to keep Friday, Saturday together. If you put the notes at the beginning of the week and then shift everything down one, your Saturday, Sunday is together right here, which is fine for people who have normal weekends, but for me, I wanted Friday, Saturday together. So I tried a couple different inserts for my weekly portion of my planner, and I designed some Erin Condren inspired inserts that I really love, and I'll show you guys what those look like right now. They're week on 4 pages. There we go. It's a week on 4 page system. So you have your to-do list right here, your 3 sections right here, and these boxes are they're the same width as Erin Condren, but not exactly the same height as Erin Condren. But I do have another prototype that I'm working on where the top 2 boxes are the same height as Erin Condren, so you can use your full box stickers, and then the bottom one is maybe half this size. So I'm still working on that. I love this layout. I don't love the fact that the week is on 4 pages. So to see your entire week, you have to flip over. If you really, really like to be able to have things planned out super specifically to do today, and I have this school, but you could have it as whatever you wanted, this would be a great layout for you. It's twice as many pages, so you can really only fit like 3/4 or half a year in at a time, and that was bugging me. And then I can't decide if I like it printed in the headers or if I like to make the stickers, because then I can put some color in. Now, if you put these headers in, you're gonna get a lot of build-up bulk of the stickers, so that's kind of annoying. So anyway, I'm going back and forth on that, so I haven't decided what I like best yet, but right now I'm kind of settled on this week at a glance, because really these inserts are only for appointments and like absolute have to do todays. So all of my bullet journaling happens in these gridded pages. All of my brain dump and then anything that I want to complete on a specific day can happen on this daily page. And then this is where I keep track of my appointments. This is my work schedule right here, my different work shifts and times. I have had a couple PT appointments. These are my homework assignments that are due. So these are all things that have a specific date that they land on that don't work well in just the gridded section of the bullet journal area. I needed to call my advisor on one of these 2 days, so I put it in here. So even though it was on my bullet journal list, I specifically put it on one of these dates so that when I looked at what I had to do today, I have to call my advisor, I had to text something to my supervisor. So all of those things, you can, it's very fluid. You can kind of decide how much do you want to put on these pages and how much you want to keep in your gridded section. So if you're somebody that really, really likes to have things written out every single day, this might be a better system for you. For me, I really just need to keep a track of my appointments in here, and the actual to-dos can go on my bullet journal section area. So yeah, so that's kind of how I do that there. There's the rest of the year. I haven't filled everything in for the dates. Here's a blank so you guys can see how that looks. And then this next, I'm still working on these last few sections. I don't know what to put in there. I made a whole bunch of inserts for myself, and if you guys like them, I'll list them in the shop. But this is a daily sheet that I made. I actually cut slits in it so you can pop it out, but you can have from 5 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. all appointment times right here. Today's top 5, my to-do list, my notes. So that's that. Weekly checklist I made that I'm clearly not using. I think that's all weekly checklists. And then this, so I guess this section is kind of like daily. If I have to have a daily page, like if my day is just so crazy I have to make a daily sheet, it goes right there. And then I made a cleaning checklist sheet and password logs, books to read. Basically, I just took my favorite free printables on the internet that you can put in like a homekeeping binder and made them Filofax personal size. Books to read, movies to watch. So this last section is a debt repayment log that I made. So these are all based on free printables that I've used in my homekeeping binder. I just shrank them down to fit inside my personal planner. And then here's the back flyleaf, again from the Tim Holtz paper. I made some really awesome dividers from Tim Holtz paper in for these individual tab dividers, but I cut them way too small and I messed up on the sizes, so I had to throw them all out. So I'm trying to track down some more of that Tim Holtz paper right now. And then I have a zipped pocket. These are for non-existent business cards that I want to put in there, but this is where I keep my more of these holiday stickers. I'll show you guys exactly how small they are. So teeny tiny holiday stickers. So I have this one of, I ended up printing like 3 copies of it, but one side was for the weekly, one was for the monthly, and then I have my stamps right in there. So let me show you real quick where I put the weekly stickers for holidays. Oh, here we go. So you can see President's Day, it fits right above there as well. So yeah, that's kind of how I'm bullet journaling right now in the Filofax. Just something to remember is that it's just a system. You can do it in any kind of notebook, any kind of planner, it doesn't matter. You just have to find ways that it works for you. As long as you have a section where you can put calendars and a section where you can put your handwritten bullet journaling notes area, then you have a bullet journal system. So you can do it in a Filofax, you can do it in an Erin Condren, you can do it in an Inkwell Press, you can do it in a Midori, you could do it in a regular old 99-cent spiral notebook. So don't let the medium in which you're working hold you back. Just make sure that you have something that makes you happy, like, I don't know, a rose gold Kate Spade Wellesley planner, or a Midori or a Filofax, whatever makes you happy, and use that, because the more happy you are with your planner, the more likely you're gonna stick with using it, unless, of course, you're me and you have to switch planners every 3 weeks. So anyway, I switch planners so that I can show you guys different ways to use them. So it's all for you, I promise. All right, guys, let me know if you have any questions. Comment below. Let me know if you have any videos you'd like to see. I have a whole stack of videos I'd love to film. I'm trying to squeeze it in where I can. So just bear with me at this crazy time in my life. I'll let you all know when my Etsy shop is fully up and running again. Those inserts are available, and then I'm hoping to put up my first set of revamped, redesigned, bigger, better sheets of stickers this weekend. So I will talk to you guys later. Thanks again for watching. Bye.